Hello guys, my name is Luca from AudioTribe YouTube channel, and in this video we will try to upgrade the JBL BAR 2.1. The JBL BAR 2.1 has 300 watts, 100 from the main unit of the soundbar and 200 from the 6.5 woofer. So we will try to upgrade with these three woofers. First we will try with the Logitech Z5500. That is an amazing speaker. Then we will gonna connect the $15 China subwoofer, and at the end of this video we will try to connect the 15-inch woofer to see how the sound will sound with a bigger subwoofer. Of course, these speakers are way too big for this enclosure, but we will gonna try to see how it will sound. So for this I will gonna need help from my friend John. Cheers!
We will start by playing a song, the same song on each of the tests, to see how it sounds first with the original speaker, and after that we will also measure the power of the speaker to see if the amplifier deliver what the manufacturer said. So let's hit the test song to see how it sounds without the other speaker. Well, that was nice. Let's take down the speaker inside the JBL subwoofer, and let's measure the impedance of the speaker in order not to damage the amplifier, and let's see how it sounds with the other woofers.
So first of all we're gonna start with the Logitech Z5500 from Logitech. This should be very powerful. In my test, the Logitech Z5500 was amazing. So remember, the JBL BAR 2.1 has only a 6.5-inch woofer and 300 watts combined power throughout the both speakers, throughout the subwoofer and the 2.1 main unit soundbar.
The speakers won't fit in this enclosure, but we will try to get them close in order to have a good sound. We have only 4 screws. It will be quick, and we will calculate it after we connect the other speakers. We will calculate the RMS power to see if the amplifier deliver 200 watts using this formula. Okay, screws are down. Let's disconnect the power, not to damage something.
For this small size,
and also we have some tissues inside from the
other test, yeah. The subwoofer is very small, but compared to its size, the bass is very powerful. So let us see the dimensions from the 6.5. Well, it is quite small, as you can see, but it does the job.
Yes, of course.
So we don't see any markings on the subwoofer, only this code. We see that
from what do I see, you have here 4 ohms with 100 watts. So I don't know where did they get the 200 watts, and from what do I measure, it's 4.5 ohms.
Okay, and the Logitech?
All of the speakers has over 4 ohms, so they will be compatible with this amplifier. Let's measure them. This is 8.0. So if the resistance is bigger, it is safe to connect it to this amplifier, but of course the power that they will get, it will be smaller. Let's
connect it.
I will say first to connect the original speaker and do the math to see how many watts power do we have on the original speaker. It is safe to connect the power if you don't short this wire.
At the maximum volume?
Just wait a second to connect the okay, you can take it to the maximum level.
The bass is on high.
So the top voltage was around 70 volts from what do I see. Using the formula, let's see what's the maximum power that we reach on this speaker.
Of course, when the subwoofer is inside the enclosure, the bass is more powerful than when it is outside.
So this one was at 8 ohms or 4 ohms?
6.5.
4 ohms, no.
4 ohms, yeah. It says on the...
So the amplifier deliver like 72 watts.
Okay, so the amplifier 72 watts and this is a 100 watts
speaker
subwoofer, because it says that on it. Now we will gonna connect.
Let's try with the Logitech speaker to see what's the difference.
This is a 10-inch woofer that was on the Logitech Z5500. That was a monster 5.1 system that was released in 2006. So it is very old, but it is very good even now.
I used longer wire in order to handle it easier. Just for safety, I will isolate the wires, not to damage the amplifier.
Okay, so the connection is done.
Okay, we will do the measurements behind the woofer. So this was a 8 ohms. Let's give it a test with the Logitech speaker to see how it sounds. It doesn't fit in this small enclosure because it's very big comparing to the original speaker. Of course, it sounds nice in free air, but with an enclosure it will sound much more better. Let's give it a try like that in order to use this enclosure to see if the sound changes. So that was the test, guys. I'm pretty sure that this one has a better chance than the original one, from what I hear, but we need a bigger enclosure.
So the upgrade, it is an upgrade, but because the enclosure is too small, the air that is released from this Logitech subwoofer doesn't go in the enclosure and doesn't produce that much bass, but it is an upgrade. So how many watts?
Let's do the math. I measured on it 17.9 volts. But because the resistor is bigger on this one, we can use only 400 watts.
400 watts?
For 40 watts, excuse me,
40 watts of power compared to the 70
one.
watts from the original one.
Of course. So it's better to use the same impedance of the speaker If you use lower, you will break the amplifier. If you use bigger, of course you won't have the same power on the speaker.
Okay.
But here we have the cheap speaker with the same impedance, and of course it says that we have 400 watts
At 4 ohms. So 4 ohms here, 4 ohms on the original subwoofer.
and here we will get a better power.
And
Let's give it a try with this one to see how it performs.
and this subwoofer has 10-inch compared to this.
No, this is with 12-inch.
So 12-inch and 6.5-inch. This is twice
Double.
as big as the original JBL subwoofer. At the end of this video, we will gonna play a song with this big
The
15-inch.
15-inch speakers. It's also on 8 ohms, so
half of power.
this amplifier will not deliver the full power of it for that speaker.
So if it has the subwoofer has only 2 ohms, then we will gonna break the amplifier from the original subwoofer. So if you want to upgrade the speakers, just keep that in mind to not damage the amplifier.
So the wire is connected. I respected the positive with the positive and negative to negative. So let's play the song to see how it sounds. I don't think we can fit the speaker inside to this subwoofer because it has a bigger mic.
It is enormous.
We will leave it just like that, or we can put it in original position. Let's play the song.
And remember, you can get out all the electronics from this enclosure and put it in another big box. So
let me try it like this because it's way too much vibration to the table.
full volume.
Hit it. We got much more power on this one. We hit it 18 volts at peak, so we will have a better performance for this $12 speaker.
$50
Around. Anyway, it's a cheaper one, and if we will put it into the enclosure, we will have a better sound. I bet you. It's a good thing to try.
So put this upside down
Let's see.
and then put the subwoofer on top to see how it will
I don't think there is a chance. It doesn't even get inside. We will damage the case because it will vibrate. Maybe put it like that.
no, just with the magnet.
It sounds much better like this. Let's give it a test.
So how many watts does the cheap 12-inch woofer produces, subwoofer produces?
Let's do the math. It was 18.2 volts for this speaker, divided 4 ohms, 82 watts.
So the original one, the 6.5, produces 70 watts of power, and
This is 100 watts. This is 400 watts. But the amplifier delivered in time that we played the song on this one
70
delivered
watts.
70 watts, around
Okay.
70 watts.
So
And when we play it on this one, we got like 82 watts, which is better in my opinion.
which is better, and the bass feels a lot
Of
better.
course, it sounds much better on this cheaper one than this one. I don't know how much does it cost, but I don't think it's expensive.
A 12-inch subwoofer costs around $300 from the JBL Party Box 1000. So with this 4 ohms 12-inch, it is an upgrade, but remember, you need to upgrade in even the enclosure. And now let's try with this enormous
I'm
woofer.
curious in the future to create another test with an enclosure using the electronics from this subwoofer to see how it sounds with a good enclosure for this one.
So subscribe to AudioTribe YouTube channel to see that video. And now at the end of this video, we will connect this
Let's have
woofer.
some fun with the bigger one.
So it has 8 ohms.
We will measure. From what I remember, it was on 8 ohms.
Pay attention at the ohms to not damage the amplifier.
If you use a small resistor than the original, it's better to start with low volume.
So this is the inside of the JBL BAR 2.1 that was released in 2023. So this is the 2.1 new model. So how many ohms does the 15-inch?
7.5.
Okay, so it's double the ohms. That means half as much of watts.
That means that you need the bigger amplifier to get the 40 watts that you need to work properly. So we have the speaker connected.
Show the difference in size of this 15-inch compared to the small 6.5 from the original subwoofer.
It's not a big difference, only the magnet. it's even bigger than the original one.
And the front?
Yes, because it's very heavy.
So it's clear that it is way bigger. Now let's hit the music.
Let's hit the music, and I will put it like that in order to measure the voltage.
So my conclusion is this: you can easily upgrade the JBL BAR subwoofer with a big subwoofer, but you need a new enclosure. You can take out the electronics and put it in a big enclosure. No?
Yes, and remember to respect the impedance of the speaker. You must use the same 4 ohms or bigger, but you will get less power. Let's hit the music. we have the same power from the amplifier, but to fit this speaker we had like 17.5 volts. With
17 or 70?
70.
Okay.
No, 17.
17?
70.
70. 70.5. So with this 15-inch we get how many watts?
Of course the 40 watts, same as Logitech, because they have the same impedance.
So the vibration is bigger with the bigger of the subwoofer, the bigger the vibrations. But if you want to have bigger watts, you need.
If you want to use all the power that can be delivered from this amplifier, you must use the 4 ohms woofer. So if you get a 4 ohm woofer with better quality than the original one, you can fit it in the original case. But if you want to have bigger vibration in the house, of course you need a bigger speaker.
So bigger speaker, that means bigger enclosure. So what do you think about this test? Feel free to subscribe AudioTribe YouTube channel and please
hit the like button.
Cheers!